Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss about the chasing concept in topic time and distance. Before going through this video, please make sure that you have watched my previous video on the topic time and distance in which I have given the brief introduction towards this topic. See, chasing concept is a very easy and important concept in time and distance. In this concept, we come across if a policeman is chasing a thief who is at a certain distance, let us assume that he is at a distance of 500 meters, then what is the distance travelled by the policeman before he catches the thief? Or what is the distance travelled by the thief before he was caught to the policeman? Or at what time will the policeman catch the thief? Such type of questions will be asked. Not only this, see, if two joggers are jogging the same track and they are at a distance of 500 meters, then at what time the first jogger will cross the second jogger? Such type of questions will be asked. Let us discuss some examples on this topic. First question is, a thief spots a policeman 100 meters away and starts running. If the policeman gives a chase immediately, then how far would the policeman run before he catches the thief? The speed of the thief and policeman are 8 kilometers per hour and 10 kilometers per hour respectively. See, the question it is given that a policeman is following a thief who is at a distance of 100 meters and the speeds of these two persons are given as 8 kilometers per hour and 10 kilometers per hour. See, the speed of the thief is 8 kilometers per hour and the speed of policeman is 10 kilometers per hour. See, to reach the thief, the speed of the policeman must be greater than the speed of the thief. In that case only he can catch the thief. Okay. Now, the question asked is, what is the distance travelled by the policeman before he catches the thief? This question I will explain you in basic method. By using the basic method we can solve this problem, and by equation method and by using formulae, and after this I will discuss the shortcut for this problem. Okay, first let us discuss about basic method. To solve the question in basic method, see, the policeman has to cover 100 meters more than the thief to reach the thief. Okay, see, distance is equals to speed into time. Now let us calculate the time. See, we have the speeds of the policeman and thief. If we calculate the time, then if after calculating the time, if we multiply with the speeds, we can obtain the distance. Okay, see, to calculate the time is equals to distance by speed. See, here the policeman has to cover 100 meters more than the thief. So I am taking the distance as 100 meters and the speeds. Here the speed is nothing but the relative speed. The speeds are given as 10 kilometers per hour and 8 kilometers per hour respectively. So as these two persons are moving in the same direction, the speeds has to be subtracted. So 10 kilometers per hour minus 8 kilometers per hour is nothing but 2 kilometers per hour. Speed is equals to 2 kilometers per hour. Relative speed. Okay, here the relative speed. We have to take the relative speed. So here the distance is given in meters and in options the distance is given in meters. So we have to convert this kilometers per hour to meters per second. For that I am multiplying it with 5 by 18. So the relative speed is 2 into 5 by 18. By taking this 18 to the numerator side, we get 100 into 18 by 10. 2 into 5 is 10. So now we have obtained the time interval. So the speed is given that 10 kilometers per hour. Here in the question it is asked that what is the distance travelled by the policeman before catching the thief. If In the question it is asked that what is the distance travelled by the thief, then we have to take the speed of the thief. Here it is asked that the distance traveled by the policeman. So I am taking the speed of the policeman. Here distance is equals to speed into time. Speed is 10 kilometers per hour. I am converting kilometers per hour to meters per second. So I am multiplying with 5 by 18. Here the speed is 10 into 5 by 18 and the time interval is 100 into 18 by 10. See, 18 gets cancelled, 10 gets cancelled. So what has remained it with 500 meters. So the distance travelled by the policeman before catching the thief is 500 meters. If we have to calculate the distance travelled by the thief, we have to take the speed of the thief. Okay. Now let us solve this in equation method. See, equation method is, let us assume that the distance travelled by the thief is x meters, then the distance travelled by the policeman will be x plus 100 meters. Okay. Here the time interval is same. See, the time is same for the policeman and the thief. So I am equating the distance and speed. We have to equate the time of policeman and the time of thief. Okay. See, time is nothing but distance by speed. So distance travelled by the policeman and the speed of policeman is equals to distance travelled by the thief and the speed of the thief. Okay. Here the distance travelled by the policeman is nothing but x plus 100 meters and the speed of the policeman is 10 kilometers per hour. And the distance travelled by the thief is x meters and the speed of the thief is 8 kilometers per hour. See, I am cancelling kilometers per hour and kilometers per hour. A cancellation with 2, we get 5 and 4 respectively. Now taking 4 to the left hand side and 5 to the right hand side, we get 4x plus 400 meters is equals to 5x. Okay. Here the difference is, say if we take 4x to the right hand side, we get x is equals to 400 meters. So we have to obtain the answer, so we have to mark the answer, which is A, 400 meters. But it is the distance travelled by the thief. But in the question it is asked that what is the distance travelled by the policeman. So the distance travelled by the policeman is x plus 100 meters. So x plus 100 meters is nothing but 400 plus 100, which is 500 meters. So option B is our answer. Let us solve this in formulae. Okay, by using formulae. The formula is distance is equals to delta D into A by A minus B. See, here D is the distance travelled by the policeman and delta D is the difference in the distance between the policeman and thief. A is the speed of the policeman and B is the speed of the thief. Okay. So we have to calculate the distance travelled by the policeman. Here the difference in the distance is 100 meters and the speed of policeman is 10 kilometers per hour and the speed of the thief is 8 kilometers per hour. Okay. Here by this we get 10 minus 8 is equals to 2. Here kilometers per hour and here also we get kilometers per hour, which gets cancelled, and here we have meters. Okay, 2 5s. So we get 500 meters. See, this method is little bit easier, but these type of questions will be asked in preliminary level. So we cannot use this formula if we go to the depth of the topic. So we have to learn the first two methods to use this formula. Okay. Now I will discuss the shortcut for this problem. Okay, shortcut. See, here the speed of the policeman and the speed of the thief are 10 kilometers per hour and 8 kilometers per hour. See, these two are given in the question. Now I will take the ratios of these two speeds, which is nothing but 5 and 4. Directly we can obtain this. Okay, by seeing 10 and 8, we can directly take 5:4 ratio. Okay, here the difference is one part. For this one part, the difference in the distance is 100 meters. Okay, 100 meters. Here, the policeman has covered 5 parts, so we have to calculate 5 parts. If the question is asked that what is the distance traveled by the thief, then we would have taken 4. But here it is asked the distance traveled by the policeman, so I am taking 5 parts. Okay. For these 5 parts, I will get, see, for one part which it is 500 meters. For 5 parts, I will multiply it with 5, which is nothing but 500 meters. So directly we can obtain the answer. By seeing the question, we have to take this ratio 5:4 directly, and the difference in the ratio is the difference traveled, the distance difference. So here one part distance difference is 100 meters. So what is the distance traveled in 5 parts? So directly we can obtain the answer. So we have to follow this shortcut. The second question is, a thief steals a car at 3:30 p.m. and drives it at 60 kilometers per hour. The theft is discovered at 4 p.m. and the owner sets off in another car at 75 kilometers per hour. Then when will he overtake the thief? Okay, here the thief stole the car at 3:30 p.m. Okay, 3:30 p.m. He was discovered at 4 p.m. Okay, and the owner sets off in another car at 75 kilometers per hour. See, the thief has stolen the car at 3:30 and it is discovered at 4 o'clock. The speed of the thief is 60 kilometers per hour and the speed of the owner is 75 kilometers per hour. Okay, here the difference in the time interval is half an hour. So in that half an hour, the distance traveled by the thief is, say, for 1 hour he can cover a distance of 60 kilometers. For 30 minutes, which is half of it, which is nothing but 30 kilometers. Okay, he would have covered 30 kilometers. Now, question asked is, when will he overtake the thief? Time interval. Here he asked at what time he overtakes the thief. Okay, to obtain the time is equals to distance by speed. Okay, the distance traveled here is 30 kilometers by the thief, and here the speed is nothing but the relative speed. Okay, relative speed. Here the speeds are given as 75 kilometers per hour and 60 kilometers per hour. So the difference, these two persons are moving in the same direction. So we have to take the differences in the speed, which is nothing but 15 kilometers per hour. 15 kilometers per hour. So here directly we get 2 hours. Time interval is 2 hours. So see, 3:30, here we got 2 hours as our answer. So at 4 o'clock the owner has started with his car. So after traveling 2 hours he has overtaken the thief. So our answer is 6 hours. The question is, a policeman trying to chase a thief who is 180 meters ahead of him. It is given that police vehicle is 20% faster than thief's vehicle, then what is the distance traveled by the thief before policeman catches him? See, it is same as the first question which we have discussed in this video. So I am directly going to the shortcut. See, the policeman is chasing a thief, so he will catch him after traveling a certain distance. Okay, he will catch at this point, let us assume that. Okay, here the difference in the distance is 180 meters. Okay, 180, the thief is 180 meters ahead of the policeman. So here the speeds of the thief or the speed of the policeman is not given, but it is given that the speed of the police vehicle is 20% faster than the speed of the thief's vehicle. So let us assume that the speed of policeman vehicle is 6/5 of speed of thief's vehicle. Okay, as it is given as 20% more, so 20% is nothing but 1/5. So I am taking it directly 6/5. So if we take this, the speed of the thief, we get 6/5 as our ratio. Okay, see here the policeman has to cover a distance of 180 meters. The relative speed will be, here the speed of the policeman is 6 parts and the speed of the thief is 5 parts. So this distance has to be covered with a relative speed of 6 minus 5, which is 1 part. Okay, this distance has to be covered with this 1 part. So here 1 part is nothing but 180 meters. Here it is asked that what is the distance traveled by the thief. Okay, so here it is 5 parts. So directly multiplying it with 5, we get 900 meters as our answer. In my next video, I am going to discuss about laterally concept. If you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel Prasad Gunaganti.